Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have another video for you today in the Ultra League Summer Cup Edition, or the Summer Cup Ultra League Edition. I always say it backwards, but that is okay. And this is a team that a friend of mine recommended. He got into the 2400s with it. So Obama Snow, Double Water with Jellicent and Lantern. And I started off doing really well with this team. I started off with a 4-1, which is what we're going to take a look at. And then did I have another 4-1? I want to say I had another 4-1. And then this guy comes into the chat. We call him Evo. And he starts gifting subs. And then I just start losing because I'm too focused on him and the gifted subs and the chat. I'm not paying attention to the battles. So I start tanking. But no, I don't really care. It's way too early in the season to even care about that. But no, Evo, thank you so much for the gifted subs and for all the love and support. It means so much to me. It really does. Especially in this difficult time, it means a lot to me, so I really, really, really appreciate it. Even if it causes me to lose some, listen, I'll drop to 300 elo if I have to. No, but I do appreciate it. It really means so much to me. Thank you so much for the support. And as I was telling my friend Jokes, my best friend, like it's way too early in the season because he was getting frustrated. I guess he was getting hard counted, he was losing, and he was getting frustrated. And I told him, I'm like, listen. I've been taking the past couple of days myself. It's way too early in the season to care. Even if it's your gameplay that causes you to tank, in some situations it is my gameplay. There's always hard counters as well, but sometimes I misplay. It's way too early to care, right? The season, the season just begun. Not even 2 weeks ago, so I'm not even worried about it. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into these battles. And thanks again, Evo. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. But in comes Mantine, and this is a great matchup for my Lantern, of course. I'm going to go ahead and just take these attacks. Lantern, I have no choice. I have no shields. But Lantern is just going to absolutely wall that. They try and catch. I kind of thought they would try and catch, but even if they did, it didn't matter. The catch didn't matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw my Thunderbolt into the Mantine. Actually, it doesn't KO because I am debuffed, but I could farm down, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to my opponent there. And I'm going to be able to win that one. Let's go ahead and move into the next one, Obama Snow into Obama Snow. So this is great because I don't have to worry about the grass type in the back. I guess it could be ABA grass. I usually don't expect it. So I'm not worried about grass types in the back now. Obviously, electric is still a thing, but this is where you want to see the Obama Snow for sure, without a doubt. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw my Weather Balls at this. Even if I don't win Switch, as long as I get the Obama Snow low, that is good enough for me. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my Weather Ball, and I'm going to go ahead and let this one go again. I'm not really worried because I'm getting rid of the grass type, which is what I want to do. So out comes Glaciopod. I actually go into my Jellicent. Questionable. Maybe Lantern was the way to go. But the reason I went to Jellicent is because I knew... I saw the typing immediately, and I thought I was thinking of Arachnoid. But Arachnoid wouldn't make sense for the Ultra League, right? So Glaciopod is the one that makes sense. But I know Jellicent resists all the charge attacks. I was expecting Liquidation Day of Aqua Jet, but... they also, X-Scissor. So I do know I resist all the charge attacks. So either way, even though I'm weak to Shadow Claw, this is still a good matchup for me. And I'm still going to be able to take this matchup. And I'm still going to have my Lantern for later. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball will just KO. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Lantern right now. And I'm actually going to be able to farm down a Bomb. So I thought I would have to invest a shield because I thought they'd get to an Energy Ball. But they don't, and they just concede. So I don't know what's in the back. But Lantern, with that energy advantage, probably not another grass type. Looking really good for me. Good game. Okay, looking good. Another really good matchup. Obama Snow into Swampert. So Swampert is going to go ahead and switch into Virizion. So I try to catch a Sacred Sword. I went into Jellicent because a lot of times Virizions are running Stone Edge. Unfortunately, my opponent is running Leaf Blade, so that is not good for me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and shield, but that's why I went into my Jellicent, because most of them I see do have Stone Edge. Let me know what you see. Do you see Stone Edge? Excuse me. I'm telling you, I still have a cough. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not sick. But that cough is still coming out. But yeah, as I was saying, let me know, what do you see? Do you see Leaf Blade or Stone Edge more so? When I was using Virizion, I was personally running Stone Edge. So, I see Stone Edge most of the time. That's why I went into Jellison. Unfortunately, I will win Switch, but I go down on 2 shields, which is not great for me. The Swampert will come in. I'll get off a Surf. I know they're not going to shield because they know I have a Bomber Snow. So, being down 2 shields is not good for me at all, but I really wanted to win Switch. Out comes Garvantula. I thought a bad timing there, but I guess, I was kind of, I don't know, feeling like this is going to be a tough game. Anyway, I do catch the lunge, so I'll take that lunge onto Lantern. Still not great for me, though. And I'm going to go ahead and get off the Surf. I am debuffed. I don't anticipate the final shield from my opponent. So I do get off that Surf, and my opponent will go ahead and throw this attack right now into my Lantern, and that will get me pretty low. And I'm going to go ahead and throw another Surf at the Galvantula, but my opponent is farming up. I do get off that Surf, and they farm me down, and yeah, this is not happening, right? I have no shields. They have multiple attacks, or I'm very close to a second one, but they still have that Swampert as well. So good game, well played to my opponent. I did have the lead, but wasn't able to capitalize on it. I wish that Virizion didn't have Leaf Blade. Maybe I should have went into, instead of trying to catch Sacred Sword, maybe went in immediately. I don't know. Let me know in the comments how you would have played that one. Okay, Ampharos in the lead. Jellison hates Ampharos, so this is pretty good here. I do resist the attacks besides Brutal Swing and Focus Blast, and because they didn't charge up for the Focus Blast, I knew it wasn't one. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Weather Ball. This will allow the Surf to KO, whereas the Surf wouldn't KO from full health. So now I'm only going to have to take 1 attack compared to multiples. That's why I threw that. So I'm going to go ahead and charge up a little bit before they get to another attack and throw the Surf. I don't think they'll shield. They don't want to shield this Charizard. This is a good matchup for Lantern, right? Just finished my best buddy on Community Day, by the way, with Lantern. Very happy about that. I do get off the Surf. That is good. And my opponent will throw an attack, but it will not KO me, so I'm actually going to be able to reach another Surf. So Thunder Punch not going to be enough to KO, and I do get off this Surf. And my opponent is going to go ahead and let it go. They have to throw an attack. They can't farm me down, and they're literally like 1 fast move away from fainting. So just allow this Brutal Swing to KO me. And out comes Venusaur. So I'm glad I still have this Abomasnow ready to go, right? With energy. So they take that. So at this point, I just go for it. You know what? I'm like, I have 2 shields. I just double shield. and just go for that farm down. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just go for that farm down. I don't actually even have to double shield because they don't get off another attack, and I just take that game. So good game, well played to my opponent there. Yeah, I'm going to be able to win that one. Venusaur in the back is definitely tough. Moving on, Abomasnow into Wolverine. Okay. Looking okay, not great. I was going to try and catch the first one, but I wasn't sure if they would throw right away. That's why I don't switch immediately to try and catch the first Icicle Spear. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this Energy Ball, see what my opponent decides to do here. This will do a lot. It won't be enough to KO. Wolverine is a tank, but they do shield. And I try and catch, but I'm not able to catch. So now they're going to throw an attack. Definitely going to be an Earthquake. And I let it go, and it is an Earthquake. So out comes Venusaur. So at least I lure out the Venusaur for now, right? So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Shadow Ball. And the Shadow Ball will do a lot. I'll take that damage for sure. And my opponent will throw a Frenzy Plant, which will be enough to KO me, but that's okay. At least Lantern gets to avoid this Venusaur, unless if they have Double Grass, right? But I can go ahead and throw this Weather Ball immediately before my opponent gets off another possible attack that will KO me, right? So I want to get rid of that Venusaur ASAP. Out comes Wolverine. Do I shield this one? No, I actually let this go. Okay, so yeah, that's right. I let this go, and I'm going to rely on Wolverine to take this game. Because I saw the Grass type. As long as they don't have another Grass type, that is good for me. So I'm going to go ahead and shield. Unfortunately, it's a bait. It's a good bait by them. So I'm going to go ahead and charge up and throw the Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt should knock out the Wolverine or pick up a shield. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. When they do shield, that tells me they might be weak to Wolverine or to Lantern in the back. So I'm going to go ahead and shield this one up. It's an Earthquake, so that's good for me. And I'm counting. And they actually catch on Charizard, so props to my opponent for that catch, but this is still super effective, so I'll take this damage. So I know they're not at an Earthquake because I was keeping track of energy, so what I could do here is just farm down the Charizard. Yes, I will have to take a Blast Burn, but it's not going to KO me. And even if they're not at the Earthquake, but even if they threw the Icicle Spear, it wouldn't KO Lantern, so I'm going to go ahead and throw my Thunderbolt and take this game. That will KO the Wolverine. You love to see it. You love to see it, so... Really well played to all my opponents. I think this is a team you might want to consider using if you have the resources. Yes, I know we have some XL Pokemon like Jellicent, and especially Lantern. 100% perfect XL, but I think it's pretty good. Pick it up in Azelf during my encounters as well. So, you know what? Not too bad, not too bad. And anyway, that will be it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.